read it. Get it from my pocket.
Best sides to the front. Doesn't matter how to do. Okay, that's enough. Show the only color here, record. Enough here. That's enough here. All right. That's gonna go. Before it gets serious.
Weight on my right leg and my neighbor. This was in October of 2012. I told my wife she needed to take me to the hospital so I could get my leg checked out. The radiologist asked me, have you had in an accident? And I said, no, I've never had any injury to that knee. And he says, well, there's an artifact here. They put the x-ray, a couple of white box, and pointed it out to me. Square little structure in my knee, about the size of a fingernail with 2 wires attached to it. And I said, that's inside my leg? He said, yeah. But you don't have a scar. Just the visual of seeing the x-ray and finding out that it's under my skin without an explanation just ramped up my anxiety. And then I started having nightmares of something that actually happened to me decades ago. The replay of something that really happened. While I was in the Air Force, I went camping with a friend. And I'm just having fun. Until I see these lights flashing in our face in western Missouri. I was trained as an EMT, and I worked with my friend Tony. You know, we socialized together on the weekend, and he says, hey, I got an idea. Let's go camping. June 11th, 1977, we exited the base and drove south. Somebody said, well, there's supposed to be this piece of high ground. I had never been down there, and it was amazing. We found it right away. We set up the camp, and we were chatting back and forth. And then, not only did it get quiet, it got still. And Toby has his head turned to the left, just sort of then toward the west. He says, hey Jerry, were those lights there before? And I'm like, what lights? You know, we're in the middle of nowhere, there should be no lights.
Spirit still, we got a real spirit-filled man behind the pulpit. First thing you know, you cater to them. Maybe not this generation, maybe the next generation. And that's what it started in. See? Wow, they were saying, looky here, it's reasonable. You listen to it. Say a man come in here that can say, this church is too little. Let us build a big church. I'll build you one out there. It'll be worth so much money. $500,000 will be put in there. I'll put the thing on the broadcast. When they do that, then they gotta axe the ground. 9 times out of 10, they'll one of them. First thing you know, then if he does, he runs things to suit himself. You can't say that because Brother John Doe back there, he's the finance of this church. And then you get a little Ricky out of some seminary that knows about as much about God as a Hottentot does about a kitchen. All right. Now, it's Satan's Trinity, ladies like that. It's Satan all the time. Satan, Antichrist spirit. Antichrist spirit incarnate, false prophet, then becomes a beast. See? When not a demon that was in that Antichrist, but when Satan himself is kicked out, he comes down and takes over the place where the demon was. The devil then the devil is incarnate in a man. It's just repeating itself. That's what Judas is, careful us. And what did he do? Was he one of the folks that was against Christ? Well, he was a treasure. Walk with him. Certainly. Walk right along with him, went out there and cast out the devils, and that's exactly what they did.
I did reflection. Okay.
And Christ, well, that's the same thing they did. Have you heard these old devils come say, if you leave it on you, hit somebody's eyes, don't you open their eyes. Smite me blind, smite me blind. The same old devil. Come down off the cross when he bleeds. If you be the Son of God, turn these stones into bread. Same devil. Church. Now, but in the age after the church goes home, he becomes a beast. He becomes the devil incarnate. The red dragon himself. Oh my, can't you see what I mean? He's incarnate in his people then. He's got his people bound by his power. The false prophet is prophesying right into it. Give over to strong delusions to believe a lie and be damned by it. Denying the word of the form of godliness. God works his place in a Trinity. Justification, sanctification, and incarnate himself with his people with the baptism of the Holy Ghost. Same thing. The devil was just in a type after Christ. Oh, Satan incarnate himself. Now what? It does a murder and killing and so forth. Because Satan is a killer in the first place, a liar. See? Alright. What does Satan do when he does? When he becomes incarnate amongst the people? It's his duty to be shrewd. He is shrewd. You search the Bible, and you show me where worldly wisdom is against Christ. Always. Jesus never did telescopical seminaries. He never did it. Having Bible schools. He said, preach the word. Preach the gospel. And then if he said, these signs shall follow them that believe, see, you'll have to have the, in other words, he said, go demonstrate the power of God. Absolutely has sold out his birthright of being free. And when a man turns down the gospel truth, Satan marks him. Word at his ear. He deafens him so he can't hear the truth no more. He stays with the group that he's with. If you won't hear the truth. No, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. The truth makes free. God marks his when they come. God marks his by vindicating his promised word to them. That's exactly. St. John 14:12, and another thing open now, Mark 16. Jesus said, these signs shall follow them that believe. Now let's just take that. Was he joking? No. Did he just mean, the apostles as something with devils? Watch. Read the background of it. Go ye into work. All the world. Preach to this gospel to what? Every creature. It has not even 1/3 of the way did it yet. These signs shall follow in all the wherever this gospel is preached. These signs shall follow them that believe. Not just a one little handful. Like a fellow at one time tell me, God only give the 12 apostles gifts of healing, and Spending brother sitting there when you raised up to say that, see? You got enough of it in a few minutes. So now, notice you can go home and study. And then be sincere and pray. Because everything's is too perfectly scriptural at this very hour, this sacred hour of time. It's done been for years, things turn out too, and this is the hour. This is the time to begin to eat out of it. Alright. Oh, don't even somebody take the scripture with his wisdom and twist it and put it with his own wisdom into reasoning power. You just be humble and say, God said so, that's all. Now, we're going to get too late for another stop and start. Now let's go to 17. When the slain, risen lamb opened it, and the second calf-like beast said, come see. What the sea? One who stayed with Abraham. And Abraham called him Elohim, Lord. Now when Abraham seen 3 coming, he said, my Lord. And God seen 2 coming, he said, my Lord. There's a difference. You're there? Jesus said, as it was in the days of Lot. You see that? Notice. Why? Now, there was one come to this church spiritual, the bride, Abraham. And it wasn't in Sodom to Abraham, I. There's your personal pronoun. I am going to visit you according to the promise that I made you. See what it was. A man with dust on his floor, eating the meat of the calf and drinking the milk of the cow, and eating cornbread. God, Elohim, manifested in flesh, promised in the last days to manifest himself in flesh again. Notice, Abraham worried his wife Sarah. She's in the tent behind. She said, I'm going to visit you. And the lady, of course, being 100 years old, she got her left up her sleeve. Back in the tent now, behind the curtains in the tent. She said, me an old woman. Well, very innocent. Brother, well, we have nothing against you people. Certainly not. You're all right, but you know, we feel that if we have business and everything, we'd be better off if we just had ourselves together. See? Get my army went on down to him. Yes, sir. Get together. But when this awful deceiving spirit incarnate spirit, this doctrine spirit became incarnated to take the place of Christ into a man, it must be worshiped then, turned to be a worship like Christ. In other words, over the Vatican, now it's in like that, and throw it in Roman numerals. Now you just draw a line at the bottom of those Roman numerals.
Como deve ser. Olha, os chutes estão